Hey there everybody, Balgan Stondreg here with another miniature product review. I'm going to try cut it a bit short this time because my duff old camera only manages about 10 or 11 minutes before it packs it in. So here we have The Defeated, a diorama by Acolyte Miniatures. I've been waiting for this quite a while. I mean, I ordered it back in March. And I know, some of you thinking, but Balgan, it's only just middle of April. March isn't that long away. Yes, but it was March last year. Now, I don't mind, right? I've been waiting for this quite a long time. And, yeah, sure, there's been times when I thought, hey, I should just send these guys an email and say, hey guys, it's been quite a long time now, and I could really do it for money at the moment. Could I have my money back, please? Just cancel the order, give me a refund or whatever. And I've seriously considered it a few times, but I've stuck with it. And I'd like to think that, because for these guys, it's been really hard to bring this out. They've had a pretty rough road, and I'd like to feel that my persistence has been rewarded. So obviously here, invoice. Nobody wants to look at that. Well, they might, but it's not that important, really. Full disclosure at this point, I have opened this up and had a little bit of a look. I haven't looked all the way through, but there are some very small, delicate parts to this model, and I opened it up purely to check that it had been packed in something protective instead of, loose in a jiffy bag or wrapped in a bit of bubble wrap. And as soon as I found something protective that looked like it was, solidly designed, placed in there to protect something, I stopped. So, while this isn't exactly a first impression, it's close enough. Just a moment. Now we get the joy of me needing to use two hands at once. So they've done a good job of making sure these things are right. So, yeah, we have an art card. Okay, we have a figure of a woman fallen to her knees, hand axe loose in her hand, covered in arrows, and all of those arrows are separate small pieces. They are going to be a nightmare to... I don't know if there's going to be assembly instructions, if it's going to be easy to ascertain which arrow goes into which slot or hole, but she's fallen to her knees. I'm going to try and get snowflakes painted onto the actual figure itself. Like the hem of the cloak and stuff where it's been dragging the snow during the fight. I don't have a lot of practice painting blood effects actually, so that's going to be interesting. So I saw that previously when I opened this, and then I had a look in here and I found this piece of bubble wrap which doesn't appear to contain anything. So I presume it's just there to help fill out the box. And then I saw just down in here, and I opened this up and I saw, oh look, some kind of blister pack, and that's when I stopped looking and stepped back and thought, okay, I can in good conscience put this in front of a camera. So there's our piece of bubble wrap. I'll take that out, containing the blister pack, and yep, just more bubble wrap. So nothing else in the box at all, so the box can go away. And I should have brought my knife, shouldn't I? Oh well. How... I'm just going to put this down to make this quicker, okay? Here we go. Right, let's see then. No assembly instructions that I'm seeing. So we have the beautiful art card on the back again, this time with, serial barcode. So this could go in shops, right? People could stock this and sell this. Imagine Cool Mini or Not might actually like it. It's the kind of large display piece they go for. I'm seeing the legs here. I know there's a lot of small pieces. I'm seeing a lack of arrows, disturbingly. Alright, do I dare open this up and have a look inside? I believe I do. Well, I've found the arrows. Oh, those are going to be hell, aren't they? Yep. I'm not. They're all individual. I think it's just a case of put whichever one you want where you want. It's like St. Augustine, really. You know, there he was, tied to a tree, covered with arrows. Someone said to him, "Does it hurt?" And he said, "Only when I laugh." Ah, dear God, I'm going to have fun sticking those in. I don't know if I want to like paint the entire figure, then stick the arrows on separately, then paint them, or if I want to, you know, attach them all, then undercoat it and start painting. So bases are good, right? Obviously, nice marker holes, grooves where legs should go. I'm seeing holes where arrows should go. Some of those arrow holes might be a bit shallow. I might have to do a little drilling. I like the fact that snow is churned up round the cloak. I like the fact that snow is churned up around the back here, where the cloak is going to be all sort of piled up, where it's crumpled and fallen down. That's obviously where the axe head's going to go. Yeah, I mean it's textured. It's not too detailed. You know, it's snow. We have the upper body here. Breastplate, big fur cowl around the top of the cloak. Around the shoulders, a mantle, hood. Arms are going to go in down here, lower body and waist and stuff. Speaking of the waist, hey look, so there's the back of the cloak. Are those? Yeah, that's just going to be trimmed. That's not important there. So yeah, the lower cloak, I'm thinking like some kind of rawhide or something. There's a little bit of fur trim on it. It's going to go into the snow here quite nicely. I'm not going to exactly try and match that up right now. We have the lower body itself with, feet aren't there because they're obviously in the snow under the cloak. I like that nice big assembly nub and that groove to guide things. So again, we have like thick hides with fur trim, bit of a belt here, knees to go, I'll put a bit of snow on the knees as well. And then in here, obviously, the axe, the other arm, the axe arm, the other arm, the head. It's supposed to be hang on. Am I missing something? Oh no! See, at one point in the assembly, this scarf part here was a separate piece from the head for some reason, and then they revised it, obviously. Shall I try and get these parts out of it? And a bit of sellotape holding the bag together, just keeping it folded, I imagine, so things wouldn't move around and get crushed. Quite well packaged and protected. I like it. Thumbs up to Acolyte Miniatures. I imagine that many people will have kind of given up at this point and asked for their money back. If you have, I don't blame you. I feel that this has been well worth the wait, and I'm going to take this away and put it on the assembly queue with the rest of the unpainted lead mountain. And if you own and collect miniatures, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Everybody's got one. Well, almost everybody's got one. I think this has been a worthwhile purchase. I mean, I've had to wait a long time for it, but you know what? I think Acolyte Miniatures deserve a great big thank you for putting out something this nice. And they've been a long time trying to get this ready and get this out to people, and I hope that the hardships they have faced on the road to production don't put them off putting out any more miniatures, because they've got a few gaming scale miniatures and they were planning on doing a series of these 75mm scale things, different characters, and this was the first one, and it has taken them a painfully long time. Well, that's just the 9-minute mark, so my camera can't manage more of this. I'd like to say, big thank you to Acolyte Miniatures. Hope you all liked the video. If you did, there's some buttons down the bottom you can click. Big thumbs up if you liked it, thumbs down if you didn't. That kind of thing. Hey, maybe leave a few comments. I'll, get this video uploaded and hopefully make some more. Alright, bye-bye for now.